Chapter 18, Lost Ones. Over the next couple of days, the children enjoyed their summer. They enjoyed the pool. Nina took them to the mall for ice cream and pizza. Even her grandchildren visited them, and they become good friends with her grands. Since Saxton will be home Sunday, I think we should bake him a cake and decorate the house, Devonna suggested to Nina. Now, if you had said that 2 weeks ago, I would have strongly disagreed with you. What about now? I agree with you now. They headed to the mall, got decorations to welcome Saxton home Sunday. Once they were done, they headed to the car through the food court. Nina noticed a couple of white women in their late 30s staring at the kids as they passed. They are gorgeous kids, aren't they? Nina said to the women. She figured if they were going to sit there and stare, may as well say something. The women nodded in agreement. Nina turned to look at them just before they reached the door. She noticed they were still staring, and one leaned over and whispered something to the other. She wondered what that was all about. The children sang while they decorated the house, bringing Nina so much joy. They reminded her of her own grandkids. Jack and Devonna placed a welcome home banner in the living room and decorated the dining room. I'll get it, Devonna said. Make sure you know who it is first, Nina called from the laundry room. Devonna looked through the window and noticed there was a police officer and a woman all dressed up in business attire. She hurried back to the laundry room to get Nina. There's a cop at the door. Nina was nonplussed. She headed to the door. A cop?
Is this the Weller residence?
The police officer asked. Yes, it is, officer. How may I help you? We're from CPS, Child Protective Services, and we were notified that 4 children, Devonna, Jack, Keena, and Shalaya Weller, are at this address? Yes, they are. They live here with their older brother. Is he here? May we speak with him? He is not here right now. He's out on business. Devonna and Jack overheard the people at the door, and Jack began crying. They're gonna take us away. They're gonna take us away. Who told you the children were here, if you don't mind me asking? Nina asked as she pulled out her cell phone and began calling Saxton. She was immediately dumped into voicemail, so she sent him a text message to call her immediately. There's an Amber Alert out on these missing children, and we need to take them into custody, the woman said. Just like that? I just told you they are staying here with their brother. They are not missing. We received a call from their aunt, Ketty Cherry, who says that they are missing. Just then, Jack approached the door. What does she know? My Aunt Ketty doesn't even like us. She don't care about our mother or what happens to us. Jack, let me handle this. I just texted your brother. Devonna was texting him too, letting him know that CPS was at the door. In the meantime, we're going to have to take the children to temporary housing until this is all sorted out, the woman said. Wait, I just told you their older brother, their responsible older brother owns this house and they are living with him. Well, ma'am, unless he is here, we're going to have to take the children with us. Shalay and Keena began crying immediately. They kept screaming no the entire time. The kids, listen. Your brother will sort this out. This is just temporary. Listen, kids.
Don't let them take us.
I promise.
Please, Nina. Nina, don't let them take us now.
Jack said.
Nina, we understand, but we don't want to go.
Devonna piped in. Your brother will straighten this out. Listen, kids.
But we don't want to go with them, Man, this sucks. This sucks. I knew this was going to happen.
Nina watched sadly while the kids were escorted to the van. The door shut and the van drove off. She got on the phone, tried to call Saxon again, but he was not picking up. Meanwhile, sounds like you're ready to get started in the sound room now, Riley told Charlize. I cannot wait. When can I start? Whenever you want. You can still carry out your duties with Saxon down here and spend an hour in the studio afterward. Sounds good. I'll let Saxon know when... Hold on. Saxton Weller's office, how may I help you?
Charlize, this is Nina. Child Protective Services came and got the kids, and I cannot get in touch with Saxton. You had another way of contacting him other than his cell phone?
Charlize was totally thrown off by that information. Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Yes, they just now drive off.
I'll try to call Bob Langley's office out in Arizona. He should be in a meeting with him. Just hold tight, okay, Nina? Once she got Bob's secretary on the line in Arizona, she asked if Bob was available and that she wanted to speak with Saxton. Saxton was just wrapping up a meeting with Bob when his assistant came in. Mr. Weller, you have an urgent call? Right away. He wondered if something had happened to one of the children. He hurried into the adjacent office and picked up the phone.
Weller here.
Saxton, Nina just called me. She said that CPS picked up the kid.
What? How did they know they were at my house?
He lived a great distance from where the children had grown up. Well, she said someone put out an Amber Alert on them. Saxton bellowed and exploded.
Okay, I'm going to get the next flight out of here.
You need me to do anything on this end, and Nina says that she apologizes.
Tell her she doesn't need to apologize. I'll be there as soon as possible.
He hung up. When he turned on his phone, he realized he had several text messages and had missed several calls from Nina, Devonna, and Jack. He told Bob he would not be able to attend the evening ball that night because he had a family emergency.